I'm Donald, back at it again with the white plans. Yo, Donald Trump. Yo, yo, did you see the sign that this? I don't know whether he was a senator or a House rep. I don't know who this guy was, but he put up "Make America White Again," and he did it just so it can go viral. And then it went viral, and he took it down. But he was like, "I want America to be like it was back in like '69 or something." And my question to him, uh, for one, he said he wasn't a racist, and I'm like, okay, that's one of the most racist billboards I've ever seen in my life. But my question is this: when was America white? Now he's talking about white power is what he's talking about. He's not talking about. Well, I guess he said that America was predominantly white, and, and I'm like, yeah, because you killed all the American Indians, you know, and but nonetheless, when you brought all the uh, so-called African Americans over here, or the Jews, not the Jewish, then you guys didn't do your research on what kind of people they were. You know, they grow big families. And their families grow faster than yours, and they multiply uh, like rabbits, pretty much. And now you have a population issue where there's so many of us, and so once slavery was abolished, one third of the cowboys were free slaves. They were free men, free black men. They don't hardly ever show you any black cowboys, but a bunch of them were black people, and but all the way up to now, uh, white people are the minority and black people are the majority because we just simply outnumber you. And that's just the truth, and they realize this. So the people in white power, they either, you know, especially when Obama got in office, they've killed over 7,000 of us, and hardly any cop has ever went to jail. Over even the Gray case recently, those cops didn't go to jail. Why? Because it's white power, and this is really what he's talking about. He's not talking about make America predominantly white. He's talking about keep white people in power, and this is all because they see Obama's in office, and so on and so forth. And it can happen again. You can have a Hispanic person or a Hispanic speaking person in office. They're not Hispanic. Hispanic is a language, and they're not from Spain. They are they're Indians, actually, is what they are. And I forgot the proper name of them. It'll come to me later. But nonetheless, they're Indians from one of the 12 tribes, just like I'm from one of the 12 tribes, probably the tribe of Benjamin. But the whole, it is just propaganda is the reason why he did it. But this is what Donald promotes: make America white. This is what Donald Trump is really about. He's not for black people. He's not for Hispanic. He's not for Muslims. He's not for anybody of the Muslim faith. Which Donald Trump, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but there are white people who are Muslims. So I don't know what you're gonna do with them. You're gonna ban them too. You're gonna kick them out the country. I don't know. But nonetheless, there are Asian people who are Muslims. So if he's not really talking about radical Muslim, he's just to ban Muslims. Because if he really specified radical Muslims, then he would constantly say radical Muslims. But that's not what he's saying. He's saying Muslims. It's like, do you even know what the Muslim faith is about? You really don't know, because there are a lot of Muslims who have no hatred in their heart for other religions. And then there are Christians like the KKK, which is an organization that was built off of Christianity, who are still raping and pillaging and killing people, shooting them and all this, and nothing's happening to them. And a majority of them are in the police. This is how white power basically stayed in power. They're just hiding behind a badge, or they're hiding behind a legal office, all that, and they're killing people, and we're calling them heroes. They shoot a little girl in the face. Oh, he's a hero. How does that equate to being a hero? Oh, he's got a gun, but we never see the guy with the gun. But we kill him, and then we say the officer is not gonna be charged. It's like you killed a person who allegedly had a gun but didn't have a gun. You shot a woman at point blank range for no reason, and this really did happen. He just walked. This cop just walked up and shot two people, and he said the one guy's phone looked like a gun. They didn't do anything to provoke him. They were just walking. He got out of his car and he shot two of them and he killed the woman. And he shot the other guy and tried to shoot him in the face, but he blocked it with his hand. So his hand was all tore up. This is true. This is all true. And we're calling them heroes. It's just like, you know, it's so ridiculous. But yeah, Donald has plans just to make America white again, but it's going to fail because he doesn't have the numbers. That's it. There's going to be mass rebellion. There's going to be mass murder. There's going to be a mass revolution, not only in this country. If he gets in office, what you see people protesting against is going to become very visceral. It's going to become very viral. And there's going to need to be a standing army to protect what he's trying to do. And they're going to have to kill off a lot of people, which is what they want. The powers that be, the Rothschilds, you know, the Walmarts and all those people or whoever, the 1% that's in charge, this is what they're trying to promote. And I'm like, eventually, you know, all you people who are in power, you'll die. you'll you'll see the God of glory who has always, been in charge. And when you see him, he, it's going to be a very short conversation. You're going to fall off a very long bridge into a very deep hole, and you're going to stay there for an eternity. And there's going to be no love there, and you're going to see what hatred really is. Because everybody dies. Everybody dies. It's either you're going to die with the love of God in your heart, or you're going to die without it. And for you people who want to cross that plane of existence, with hatred in your heart for one another, you're going to go to a place where people they're just getting eaten by worms, they're getting eaten by demons, they're getting beaten, they're getting crushed by metal objects, they're getting all kind of torturous things done to them, and they feel every bit of it because this body right here is temporary, but your soul is forever. And so, it's all I gotta say to you people who just will not let go of the hate. You're gonna die with that hate in your heart. And the devil is going to eat you every day. You're going to burn in a lake of fire. You're going to be eaten by the many mouths that do nothing but eat souls. And it's going to be the most painful thing you've ever known. And you're going to cry out to the God of glory, and he is not going to answer you. Because you murder people and you think that it's okay. You just, you police, and I don't dislike all police. I like the fact that there's police, but there are police officers who are just terrorists. They run around killing people, striking terror in her, beating them, beating our little girls, beating our grown women, killing our grown women. You're a terrorist, is what you are. You're not an officer. I didn't vote for you to be an officer. Nobody in my hood voted for you to be an officer. You're not for the people. You're ran by the state. That's why 65% of black people, 65% of black people are in jail for petty crimes like not even selling weed, just knowing where the weed is. You're going to jail for life for non-violent crimes. It's another slavery system. And you guys are going to keep it up until you burn in hell. That's what's going to happen to you. And no judge is going to relieve you of your pain. You're going to see the angels who stand, you know, 10 stories high, and they're just going to toss your soul right into hell. All Michael Brelow, you're going to hell. You shot those people on top of the roof of the car. You're going to burn in hell. That's all there's to it. Darren Wilson, you shot Michael Brown. You're going to burn in hell. The guy who shot Scott in California, who shot that little girl, a 4-year-old girl, and shot her father, or killed a 4-year-old girl with a bike and then shot her father, you're going to hell. All of you, look, even black people who are out there murdering, killing, anybody who's out there with hate in their heart, you are going to hell. And that's just the facts. It's your boy Tone 202. I'm out.